Hello, King Kogi here, reporting to you from inside my bike garage in my apartment. Today I thought I would take you on a little King Kogi questicle. The weather is beautiful today. It's like 20 degrees Celsius. The sakura are starting to come out. The ume are starting to fade. The magnolia are out. And I'm going to a place that is only open on Saturdays and Sundays. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take y'all along on a little King Kogi questicle. But first, let's get my bike out of here. So these are all the bikes. You have to basically register a spot. So this is my spot registered here, and everything is on these little like pushy kind of racks. So everything just like moves back and forth. That's the door automatically opening. And if you're unlucky enough to not snag a bottom spot, you have to get a top spot. I'll show you how I get my bike out of here. It's not as easy as it seems. And because of my EDS, I have to be very careful. I have to like engage my core and like use particular energy to pull it out. So let me set the camera up and you can watch the whole thing unfold. Okay, so because these move back and forth, if you try to pull your bike out, it just like wiggles everywhere. So I have to like plant my foot on this here. Also, note the amazing shoes, everybody. Aren't they amazing? I've got to plant my foot here to keep it from moving. And then I'm kind of like pulling it, but I have to make sure I don't yank my shoulders out. So I got to engage my core and then grab the brakes to keep it from rolling further. And then once I'm sure, slide it out. And there's not enough room to turn it. So you got to kind of pull in, pull out, pull in, pull out, and basically Austin powers your way out. Okay, we're ready to go. Ooh. Ooh. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet, yeah. It is so nice out. This is like one of the best times. Like, you know that I'm a spring, fall, winter girl. I am not into the summertime. I like warm weather if I can be at a pool, by a pool, or near air conditioning. But I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I just love hot weather, being sweaty all over. So this is just perfect. Like if I was in Canada, people would be out in like flip-flops and shorts right now. Oh wow, it is so nice out today. I've equally been having just such like a shit shoulder month, and this is like one of the first days I woke up and didn't have immediate, constant, horrible pain. I'm excited to go on an adventure. I'm so glad I bought that hair gel that went into my fringe to keep it from moving around because it's totally working. Sarcastic not. Ooh, sakura tree, I think. I'm gonna go underneath it. What's that? I've stumbled across my favorite British person in the whole wide world. Hello, Sir Jonathan.
Hello.
Would you like to have pie today?
I'd love a pie.
If you want to lure out a British, a New Zealander, an Aussie, you just be like, I know a really good pie shop, and they will like be like, yep, schedule is clear. La 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 la. We're here, and look at my stylish bangs. Oh yeah, they look amazing. From the front, from the side, to this way. Let me just, I might have made a terrible mistake by putting in hair product, and instead of it actually keeping my bangs down, it might have permanently froze my bangs up. Great. Now this is an unexpected location, but there is a very small train station, two very small train stations, and this place, Punk Dolly, is located between these two train stations, so you just kind of have to like walk to get here, and it's located behind me. They're only open Saturdays and Sundays, and this guy makes the best pies and the best sausage rolls, and he has cider and beer and coffee and like desserts, and they could very well be sold out because it's such a beautiful day. You'll see this like strange looking building, this church here, and then this sign, and if you're lucky, you might find yourself a British person. You guys, I'm not kidding when I say it is a climb. Level 1, going up to level 2. Look at this amazing selection. What I was hoping for today is this one here, but it is sold out. That's my own bad for arriving so late. But look, we still have pies remaining. I'm so happy. Dan's going for the steak and cheese, and I'm going for the brisket. Aussie brisket, slow roast, onions, garlic, red wine. made by this magnificent person here.
Don't forget grass-fed.
That's
from
right.
Tasmania, hormone-free, very tasty.
I did not prep him to say that. He's just that good. He has an amazing selection of ciders that I had never tried before, and I'm kind of like a newbie to ciders. This one is a particularly good one. It's basically flavored with tomatoes, and wait a second. It's not cider at all. Look at that amazing view. Of course, I am talking about the pies. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the view. Isn't this so neato Cheeto? I don't know why I'm in this like giggly pig mode right now. Like I sound like King Kogi. I'm like, I just feel like really excited to not be in searing pain. It's been, I think, like a month almost of like having this stupid freaking shoulder injury. So just like being out on my bike, going on an adventure, sharing a cider.
Cheers.
Cheers. He sounds like a Canadian. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious and accidentally completely matches what I'm wearing. So you can use your fork to eat this? I think I might use my hands like a barbarian. So size-wise, you can see, guys, it's like straight up pie. Ooh, breezy today. I'm gonna take a big old bite and show you guys. The crust is so buttery. The bottom, not a soggy bottom. If I was Paul Hollywood, I'd poke it with my finger and go, "That's good, that." And this is not just popular because I'm a foreigner. It's popular amongst everybody because it's so good.
Cheers.
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 Now, is it true that British people like pies this much?
They do. There's a brand called Pucker Pies,
Pucka.
which is pucker, meaning good.
Pucka means good. Is that like that tea brand that I always call Puka?
Yep.
It's not called Puka?
Pucka.
It's Pucka?
Pucker, mate. Yeah.
Oh.
So if it's well good, it's pucker.
So you go, this is Pucka. Mm-hmm. Really? But that sounds like it makes your mouth pucker, like it's sour.
I've never thought of it that way. Better than a pucker pie.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, but my question is, in what situation do you guys eat pies? Like, is it a pub food? Is it breakfast? Is it lunch? Like, what's it for?
You can definitely get it in a pub. You can get it in a fish and chip shop. You get pie and chips. But I think the rest of the world does pies better. Australia, New Zealand.
When I was in Australia, I had pie face for the first time in my life. By the way, I'm so jealous of Dan's steak pie because the cheese just keeps like cheese pulling. Like,
who's that food blogger here? I need the poll.
This is an exceptional pie.
Yeah.
It's buttery, the crust, everything is just right. Lots of nice folds.
full, right?
Yeah, and it's not dry. That's the problem with the pies in England.
Oh.
Dry.
Do you think they're because they're sitting there for too long, or is it kind of like they're
Days.
not? Oh my gosh.
The only problem is they're too small.
This is what we were talking about, if it was sugar or salt or what. There it is. What was that Simpsons quote? Remember when I said I'd eat you last? I lied. Oh wow. This be thick. Wow. This should be banned. It tastes like a chocolate caramel egg at Easter time, when the outside is chocolate and the inside is all gooey like caramel. And then it has like a little bit of shortbread at the bottom of it. It is so freaking good.
Oh, I got the salt.
Ooh, right? Can you say something British bake-off-y? Like, it's good that, or
The chocolate and the caramel and the shortbread. It just really works.
it really works. Let's go downstairs and give him a handshake. This was an absolutely brilliant day for patio pies and a cider, but we are off to the next. The sun is still out, starting to hit that like deadly eye squint level, but we want to enjoy this beautiful day and maybe get some tacos. We have arrived at our next destination. We are at CHELAS. Craft tacos and craft beer. They make all the stuff from scratch. It is actually a taco. The vibe is great. The music is amazing. 10 out of 10, absolutely recommend it. CHELAS, you might have heard me talk about before because I was on the podcast with Renee, the owner, the Beer Friends podcast, and we had a really nice open-hearted talk. If you haven't heard it, I will leave a link in the info box so you can listen to that podcast. So if you're coming from the station is like Oyamadai Station's like here. You go diggy 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 diggy, then you come down the street and you go diggy 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 diggy. You look for Uptown, and then beside it you see this beautiful building with this awning, and upstairs is CHELAS. That's right, another store with deadly steep stairs. Accessibility in Japan, not always the best. Hello, hello. What is this? It is a false taco.
Kanpai.
Always amazing beers on tap. Always amazing food available. A great place to hang by yourself, with friends. I come here all the time and read books. Like, you might have seen me a couple of times on Instagram, like with a beer and a book, and it's just such a good, safe, awesome environment. You can chit chat with the owners if you want to, in English, Japanese. You can talk to people if you want to. You don't have to. It's got all the local vibe feels and looks good and tastes good. I mean, that's what's not to like. Heck yes. Just tortilla shells themselves are absolutely incredible. Actual lime, and then 2 types of pork. I got the same one. You've got crunchy bits of pork that are fatty, crunchy bits of pork that are crispy. It really is an absolute delight. And then they have different types of salsa you can put on at the bar and hot sauces if you want to. Oh, look at it. Look at it. House salsa, espasa salsa, carrot habanero. I will be going for the original espasa salsa. There's absolutely no sexy way to eat a taco, but I will try my very best. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh, so good. Come on. The pork is so delicious and crispy, but juicy. Wash that down. Oh, amazing. So the other thing I love about CHELAS is they'll have specials. This is the springtime special. So this is rapeseed plant, which is in season right now. This is a quesadilla with cheese, and they've made like a really beautiful avocado puree. He's got pickled daikons on top, and then you can see the cheese grilled as well. So this is something that I've never had before because it is just seasonal. Oh wow. So it's got like the rapeseed inside of it. Oh my goodness. It's like healthy and cheese. Herbaceous. Sometimes the quesadillas are just cheese. It's a bit one note. But the veg is really making this feel as though I'm eating something healthy. And the pickles on top kind of cut through that thick, delicious cheesiness. I'm so happy. You and me, we're going on an adventure to the toilet.
Nothing weird, nothing creepy going on. It's important, and you'll understand once we're there.
Okay, let's go. You guys, I match. This is hilarious. I completely blend in. Okay, but I can't do too much talking because people are going to be like, there's someone talking in the toilet. So I need to just leave the toilet. I didn't even have to pee. Okay, here's the final thing. What color is this toilet? See if you can tell me the correct answer in the comment section below. What color is this toilet? I just absolutely love this stupid freaking toilet. Always a good time. Definitely getting busier. Look at this. If I keep walking, do you see how close this is coming? I'm only like 5'7" and a bit. This place is bumping. People everywhere. What a beautiful sunset. Very pastel. You can hear the ting ting tings over here. This is the train station right on over here. Can you see up at the top here in the corner? You've got these like two little things here and it says shopping town. These kind of streets, it's like a little, they call them arcades, and I told you a while back I used to think it meant like a video game arcade. But this kind of a street here will go all the way down to another intersection, and it will have kind of like all the local foods and items and kind of local shops. You kind of get to know everything. Like this place is an amazing okonomiyaki restaurant. It does okonomiyaki and monjayaki. And I have like favorite curry shops and like bakeries and izakayas and all different types of things to choose from. Flower shops. Oh, there goes the train. So even though I do live in Tokyo, Tokyo has like a lot of these kind of, I wouldn't call it like a small suburb because it's very busy. You can see all the traffic coming by and everything. But I would say that instead of being in the core of what you might imagine, like living in Shibuya or Shinjuku, like any of those areas that kind of have the most touristy things, but generally speaking, most people will live in an area that has more like local, smaller vibe to it. Even if you're downtown Tokyo, you can just go like a couple train stations away from the most major station and it can be like a little bit quieter, a little bit less hectic and insane. Most people just are not living in, you know, Shibuya or Shinjuku in the core of the absolute insanity. This is kind of more what we're used to. And that's what I always try to show you guys when we do Tokyo tours. I always want to take you to an area that's a bit more like local, a place that people actually like hang out and chill. Anyhow, it's starting to get cold now because the sun is going down and my shoulder is aching, y'all. And I have some really big life changes coming up. So I've been very, very busy with that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little King Kogi quest. But yeah, I'm gonna head on back, kick back and relax, put some ice on my shoulder, and I will see you guys on the internet. I don't know. Keep keeping it cool in the King Kogi village. King Kogi out.